Hi class, in this video we are going to discuss operations on functions. So just like any kind of expressions or polynomial na na-encounter nyo last time, ay may operations din po tayo on functions. So we have the sum, the difference, meron din tayong product, quotient, at may dadagdag lang po tayong isa which is the composite function. So, focus po muna tayo dun sa apat na familiar kayong operation. So, we have the sum, difference, product, and quotient. So, their sum daw in a function wherein denoted by f plus g is the function denoted by f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. Then for the difference, the definition is denoted by f minus g is the function denoted by f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x. For product, denoted by f times g is a function denoted by f times g of x is equal to f of x times g of x. And last, for the quotients, denoted by f over g is the function denoted by f over g of x is equal to f of x over g of x, excluding the values of x where g of x is equal to 0. So, bawal daw. Ano pa yung g of x natin? Sabi, kung titingnan mo yung ating denoted or yung ating definition of f of x over g of x, obviously, ang ating f of g of x is yung denominator. And as you all know, as you are also familiar, kapag ang g of x ay 0 or ang ating denominator is equal to 0, ang mangyayari sa fraction natin is it will be undefined. So, kailangan din po natin yang i-check from time to time. So, proceed na po tayo sa ating mga examples. So, we have here an example number 1. Given the functions of f of x is equal to x plus 5, g of x is equal to 2x minus 1, and h of x is equal to 2x squared plus 9x minus 5. Let's determine the following functions. So, if we have f plus g of x and f minus g of x. So, first, solve po muna natin yung f plus g of x natin. So, f plus g of x is equal daw po sa ating definition as f plus x plus g of x. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to replace yung ating f of x at g of x ng kanilang equivalent dito sa ating given. So, base sa ating given, ang ating f of x is equal to x plus 5. So, we are going to input it in our function, then i-replace natin yung f of x natin. So, mangyayari, magiging x plus 5 na ito. Then, plus g of x, same lang din ang process na ginawa natin sa f of x. Input natin, so we will have 2x minus 1. Now, let's simplify. So, first, alisin po muna natin yung ating mga parentheses. So, we will have x plus 5 plus 2x minus 1. Then, to proceed to simplification pa and to get our answer, we are going to simplify by combining like terms. So, dito obviously, ang ating like terms are 2x and x. So, what is x plus 2x? So, that is 3x. Then, combine natin yung ating constant which are 5 and negative 1. So, 5 plus negative 1 is positive 4 or plus 4. So, therefore, our f plus g of x is equal to 3x plus 4. So, we have now our answer for for our first function. Next tayo, dun tayo sa f minus g. So, f minus g of x is equal to, ayon sa definition, is f of x minus g of x. So, same process lang ng ginawa natin kanina dito sa ating other example. So, we are going to replace the value of f of x and g of x dun sa kanyang equivalent sa given functions natin. And f of x is x plus 5, while g of x is 2x minus 1. Then, simplify natin by eliminating yung ating mga parentheses. So, dito sa unang part, sa ating x plus 5, wala tayong problema kasi, ano naman siya, no? Ika-copy lang natin. But this time, meron tayong minus. Or may subtraction tayong operation sa gitna. And if you can still remember, may ginagawa po tayong rule or may fina-follow tayong rule kapag nagsusubtract tayo. We change the sign. 'Di ba? Then, proceed to addition. So, apply rin po natin dito yon. Or, pwede naman pong gawin nyo is, i-distribute mo tong negative numbers dun sa bawat term ng iyong 2x minus 1. So, if we are going to multiply negative times 2x, that is equal to negative 2x. Now, negative times negative 1 is equal now to positive 1. So, again, same process, combining like terms. So, we have x plus negative 2x, that is negative x, then 5 plus positive 1 is equal to positive 6. So, therefore, f minus g of x natin is equal to negative x plus 6. Now, let's have more example. This time, we are going to have f plus g of 3 and f minus g of 3. So, ang nangyari, ma-observe mo that your f of x, f plus g kanina na may x ay napalitan ng value ng 3. So, ano pong gagawin natin? Same process lang po. Sa kanina, f plus g of 3 is equal daw siya sa f of 3 plus g of 3. So, same rule lang ang gagamitin natin kasi it was a definition naman. Then, same process na ginawa natin kanina, but this time, yung x natin, papalitan na agad natin ng 3 or mag-evaluate tayo from time to time din. So, mangyayari, we have x plus 5. So, papalitan natin yung 3 o yung x natin ng 3. So, that will become 3 plus 5 plus yung g naman natin which is 2x magiging 2 times 3 minus 1. Ma'am, pwede po bang automatic na lang po agad-agad na kung ano yung value ng 3 plus 5 and ano yung value ng 2 times 3 minus 1 ang substitute ko? Yes po, pwede naman po yun. Basta careful lang sa pag-i-evaluate from time to time. So, proceed tayo. Simplify natin. What is 3 plus 5? That is 8 plus 2 times 3, 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So, add natin and we will come up with our answer which is equal to 13. Now, yung f plus g of 3. Galing din po yan dun sa kanina nating example, no? Yung f plus g of x. Now, try naman natin. Halimbawa itong example natin dito, napalitan yung x natin ng 3. So, we will have s plus g of 3. Tingnan nga natin, will it be same yung kanilang sagot dun sa ating previous solution or previous example dito ngayon sa ating na-solve kaninang f plus g of x wherein in-evaluate natin or nag-substitute tayo ng value ng 3 sa ating x. So, check natin. 3, input natin yung 3 sa x, times 3, plus 4. And 3 times 3 is 9, then plus 4 equals siya sa 13, which is the same sa ating previous answer. So, therefore, you can conclude that there is another alternate solution para po sa f plus g of 3, which is ganito. So, just in case na merong instances na nakapag-solve ka na ng value ng f plus g of x or kung ano pang operation yan, subtraction, multiplication, or division, pwede mo na rin yun gamitin. Then, substitute mo na lang yung value ng x. Or, kapag naman po wala talaga ikaw na compute na value, pwede naman po direkta ka na lang din na mag-operation at mag-evaluation sa iyong solution. So, same, both solutions are acceptable naman. So, next na tayo. Let's have f minus g of 3. So, f minus g of 3, same lang po, f of 3 minus g of 3. So, this time, alam naman na po natin yung value ng f of 3, no? f of 3 is equal to 8. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. So, 8, lagay na lang po natin dyan. Then, ang ating g of 3 is equal siya sa 2x minus 1, which is equal to 5. So, lagay lang natin. Then, we will have 8 minus 5 equal to 3. So, our f minus g of 3 is 3. Now, check natin kung parehas din po ba siya dun sa ating kaninang sinolve na. So, just in case na yung ating function na f minus g ay pinalitan natin ng 3 or nag-evaluate tayo ng value ng x is equal to 3. So, we will have negative x minus 3 plus 6, which is, when you simplify, negative 3 plus 6 is equal to positive 3. So, ayan. Let's have our next example, f times g of x and h over g of x. So, same lang po ng ating mga previous example, f times g of x is equal daw po siya sa ating definition sa f of x times g of x. So, input lang po natin yung mga values ng ating f of x and g of x sa ating equation. So, we will have x plus 5 times 2x minus 1. Ma'am, nawala po yung symbol ng multiplication or yung dot. Actually, it's already assumed and alam naman po natin na implied na when two binomials are enclosed in parentheses at magkatabi sila, the operation between them is multiplication. So, we are going to multiply x plus 5 times 2x minus 5. These are both binomials. Ang gagamitin po nating method is yung familiar kayo, which is the FOIL method. So, for us to get the first term ng ating sagot, ay imumultiply natin yung first term ng ating both binomial. So, that is x times 2x. So, we will have 2x squared. Then, para po makuha natin yung gitna ng ating sagot, we are going to get the outer and inner products, then add them. Yan, yung gitna. So, that is x times negative 1. We will have negative x. Then, 5 times 2x, that is positive 10x. So, combine mo yan. Add natin yung negative x plus positive 10x. We will have positive 9x. Then, for the last, isolve po natin yung ating, or kunin natin yung product ng 5 times negative 1, which is equal to negative 5. Ayan. So, therefore, our f times g of x is equal to 2x squared plus 9x minus 5. Next, h over g of x. So, ayon sa ating definition, equal daw po siya sa ating h of x over g of x. Then, input lang natin yung kanilang mga equivalent or yung kanilang values ng ating h of x and g of x. Ang ating h of x daw po is 2x squared plus 9x minus 5, while our g of x is 2x minus 1. Then, let's simplify. So, to simplify this one, we are going to check if they have common factors. Or kung wala naman na, pwede na agad siya maging solution. However, we have to check kung merong common factors. And kung pagkakatandaan nyo, familiar tong 2x squared plus 9x minus 5 kasi this is the solution to our previous example. dun sa multiplication. And dun sa ating previous example, 2x squared plus 9x minus 5 is the product when you multiply x plus 5 times 2x minus 1. So therefore, the factors of our 2x squared plus 9x minus 5 is x plus 5 times 2x minus 1. So, lagay po natin yan dito sa ating solution. x plus 5 times 2x minus 1. And over 2x minus 1. So, dito makikita mo na may common term sila sa both numerator and denominator, which is 2x minus 1. So, therefore, we can now cancel this one, or we can have 2x minus 1 divided by 2x minus 1, that is equal to 1. So, our answer is h over g, for h over g of x is equal to x plus 5. Ayan. Then, proceed tayo dito sa ating next example wherein ang ating x ay nagkaroon na ng value. So, we are going to operate and also evaluate the functions. So, we will have f of g of 3 is equal to f of 3 times g of 3. So, this time, evaluate natin yung function of 3. So, that is 3 plus 5. So, 3 plus 5 and equal siya sa 8. So, therefore, our f of 3 is 8 times g naman natin, g of 3. So, mangyayari, ito ay g of 3 is equal to 2 times 3 minus 1, which is equal to 5. Then, we multiply 8 times 5, that is equal to 40. So, our f times g of 3 is equal to 40. Ma'am, pwede po bang itong ating function na ito ay ilagay ko po sa solution? Ayan. Yes po. Pwede naman. Then, proceed tayo sa ating last example, h over g of 3. So, ibig sabihin daw niyan, that is h of 3 over g of 3, which is equal siya sa function na kung saan naka-substitute na yung value ng 3, which is 2 times 3 squared plus 9 times 3 minus 5 all over 2 times 3 minus 1. So, let's simplify yung ating nasa numerator by first multiply or kunin muna natin yung square ng 3. And the square of 3 is 9 times 2, that is equal to 18. Then we have 9 times 3, which is equal to 27 minus 5 all over 5. And 18 plus 27 minus 5, or 27 minus 5 is 22 plus 18, magiging 40 over 5. And 40 over 5 is equal to 8. Ayan ang ating solution for h over g of 3. So, tingnan nga natin kung parehas siya dun sa ating solution or magiging sagot dito sa ating solving. Check natin, ha? So, if we are going to substitute dun sa ating kaninang sagot sa f times g of x, yung value ng 3. So, papalitan natin to or mag-evaluate tayo ng 3. So, mangyayari, we will have 2 times 3 squared plus 9 times 3 minus 5. And, simplify natin. 3 squared is 9 times 2, that is 18 plus 27 minus 5, which is equal to 40. So, tama. Then, ito naman, yung ating division na equal daw siya sa x plus 5. So, substitute natin yung 3. Or evaluate natin ng 3. So, that is 3 plus 5. And obviously, 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, which is also the same with our previous answer dito sa ating h over g of 3, which is also equal to 8. So that's it po for our operations on functions.